How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I have to ask the question, what happened to the warrior, guys? Why does nobody use this unit? Why is this class not played? Now, hold up. I mean it in the sense of the post-game, Palace of the Dead, Sans Bronza, CODA, all of the late-game, post-game content. Why is this unit not chosen? Why does nobody like my boy the Warrior? Like, come on, you don't like Mighty Impact and Double Impact, and, we got Vigorous Attack, which is good, and, all the different weapons they can use. Like, why is the Warrior hated? And I know there's probably some of you that still use the Warrior, but the majority of people that I've talked to or that I've seen that, on forums or just in general that talk about their late game teams or their post game teams, nobody goes, yeah, man, I got a Warrior or two in the back as well. Nobody does that. And I just can't help but imagine that when you have so many other choices, and I don't even have all the classes, and you have so many other options, and there's so many classes that can do what the Warrior does but better, it's like he's kind of just sit in the back, And it's kind of sad, because, I like the Warrior. I thought the Warrior was nice. It fit the title Warrior perfectly, the way it played. It's a tanky boy, somewhat to a degree, more so than a lot of units, and it can also hit pretty hard, but he just has nothing going for him utility-wise, And I mean, you can do the Mighty Impact, Double Impact combo attack, but other than that, I mean, this is it. And he can use whatever weapon, which is pretty awesome. Almost every weapon in the game. He just doesn't have a place on a team, I find. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't know what's wrong with my boy the Warrior and why nobody picks him. I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys maybe know why? Am I crazy? Am I sleeping on the Warrior right now? Or is he just overshadowed? Because like I said, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody mention me a team with a Warrior in the post game. Like, I've done a few of the videos, on my Palace of the Dead teams, and I've had quite a few people tell me what they run and what they use. And I've gone on to Reddit and other places, and people will post their teams or their favorite units or why they have certain combos and what works. And the Warrior is in none of those combos, none of those teams. He is just nowhere to be found. And I don't know if is it wrong? Is it right? I just can't decide. So I just wanted to make a quick video, maybe to get some of your feedback on it and find out why the Warrior isn't used. My only guess is, here's the two reasons I think the Warrior isn't used. One, he doesn't offer a lot of utility. I mean, he doesn't. It's just move forward and attack. I mean, that's it. And he doesn't have a lot of movement for one. And, the fact that both of his good skills cost 40 MP, and if you want to combo that, you need 80. It can take a little bit to get him going, and then obviously, he's got whatever finishers for the weapon you have. There's just nothing there to really... I mean, Vigorous Attack is really nice, and I do like it, I do run it, but he just doesn't really offer much, I feel, to help the team out or benefit the team in other ways that a lot of units do. And you could argue, he's more tanky than some classes, which I agree and I disagree with. I mean, he has just as much vitality as Denim does, and Denim's a unique, so maybe he's a bad example. But, that's not a lot of vitality, 177, even comparing it to other units. I mean, my other generic Rune Fencer has 172. So maybe he's not as tanky as I give him credit for. I don't know why. I've heard people use that, statement saying he's tanky, and I don't really think he's much more tanky. I think a Knight's way more tanky, even though the Knight only has 184. But the vitality isn't the main thing that makes a Knight tanky. We know, it's the skills like Phalanx and other things. But other than just being a unit that moves forward and attacks, I don't see what he really does all that special. And I can understand why people don't use him, because he doesn't do anything else. And if I want a unit that just moves forward and attacks, there's how many other units that can do that and more. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Why don't you use a Warrior? What did the Warrior ever do to you? Is the Warrior outclassed? Do you just forget about him? Is he just, something you used to use and now there's just so many other classes? I mean, we got 40 classes in the game, if not more. So, I mean, obviously, if you can only bring 10 to 12 into a battle, you have to make cuts. So I'm very curious to know what you guys have to say about the Warrior, why you like or dislike them, and why you don't use them. I really want to know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the feedback and support. Hopefully, you know, I can keep making Tactics Ogre content to come. The videos are not doing as well as they used to, so I might have to slow down on it. We'll have to see. But thank you guys nonetheless. I appreciate it. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Later, guys. Peace.